用全部的这老用这个呢，这都是差掉要，差掉要的。对面呢，用全部的老用这嘛用说，在这个地方的，但是老差这个人，差这个人，那咱呢，做在这个地方，而且这都这个地方的，我们在写给他。
So, in order to understand the emptiness of self or emptiness of phenomena, it is first it is important to base on logical reasoning or valid reasoning, because initially, without based on logical reasoning, we cannot sort of understand, we cannot penetrate the deepest nature of phenomena, which is emptiness. So, in vast sort of treatises, there are mentioned many different kind of reasonings, like 7 points of reasoning, and then the reasoning of dependent origination, which is called the king of the reasoning, and then Anachikturia means the reasoning of the absence of one and different. So there are many, but today I will emphasize more on the second one, which is the dependent origination, the king of reasoning, because for those who have not sort of who are not sort of well versed in many big classical Buddhist texts or vast treatises, for them the logical reasoning, like the 7 point of reasoning and the reasoning of absence of one and different, are more difficult to understand initially. In contrast, the dependent origination reasoning is more easy to grasp. So I will explain in accordance with this reasoning.
那为了要了解这个人无我跟这个法无我的这两个空性呢，就是必须呢要根据呢正确的这个因明哈，这个逻辑的这个原因理由哈，那所以呢就是如果没有透过这个正确的这种因明的这个逻辑的话，我们是没有办法真正的就是去这个看这个最深的这种空性哈，然后去观呢这个深的这个法无我哈。那通常呢要讲这个空性的时候呢，我们有讲就是呢用7种这个理由，或者是说用这个缘起哈，缘起通常呢被称为就是说我们要去用的这个逻辑里面的这个第一个王哈，然后再来呢就是另外一个方法就是说用这个你去分析哈，让它就是说看是一或者是多的这种逻辑。那今天呢，仁波切要用的是用这个缘起法哈，因为对于那些没有读过就是古典的这些经典经文的人哈，就是要听其他的这些逻辑呢会比较困难。那缘起呢是比较容易了解的，所以呢今天呢要讲的就是缘起。
네, 다들 다 예, 소소하든 다 예술이다. 다 선들랑 저거로 하는. 그래서 다 선을 내리는 데 맞는 내리는 데 아니 소소를 자니 시기는 그래서 고지기로 와. 그래서 맞는 데 맞는 데 저래가 내가 맞는 데 집안에 내 빠른 데 빠르 자고다. 나 내발면 데 내가 좀 지다. 내가 좀 지도 조금만 내가 좀 담아 조금만 저 내가 좀 지도 담아 거는 맞는 게 지르지라다. 다들 걔네 리바들은 내지 상관다. 내지 상관. 내가 가르쳐 가장 예빈네. 아 내내 지딩 예빈네. 내내 두딩 예빈네. 내 차방 예빈네. 저는 이제 상관을. 내지 상관 요한이다. 그때 형체벌 로를 제상이나 들 가서 때서로 차지하는 거 같다.
So to give you a short explanation of the reasoning based on absence of one and different, and it is as follows. So regarding the self or regarding the being, regarding the being, if we sort of refer it to self, then we call self. There is a self which refers to us or which refers to oneself, and there is other, because being has two, self and other. So other and self. Self is like Da and other is like Shen. But it is more easier to establish emptiness on self than on other. So therefore, starting from the self. So this reasoning, which is called absence of one and different, is in sort of in the form of sort of syllogism, or in the form of syllogism. So syllogism has sort of three different sort of element. One is like a subject, and one is like a sort of like a predicate or establishment, object, and one is like reasoning. There should be like 3 elements. So here the first element, which is the subject, is self. So it's self, and then the object of establishment or the predicate is not exist. So truly not exist. So we have to say self is not truly existent, and the reasoning is because it is not truly existent with respect to one, and in terms of one, and also in terms of different. And there is no third possibility of existing truly, because so there is no third possibility. So this logical reasoning, which is called the absence of one and different, is said to have we call the 4 qualities, or nishi 4 qualities, or the 4 sort of different sort of logical aspect, or 4 qualities. And these are nishi. These are, the first is the quality of identifying the object of negation. The quality of understanding that there is no inherently existence in terms of oneness. And then the third quality is understanding the fact that there is no truly existent in terms of being different. And then the quality of pervasion. Here the pervasion means if there is any truly existent phenomena, then it has to pervade either truly existent in terms of one, or either truly existent in terms of different. It cannot pervade beyond that. So this is called the quality of pervasion.
那接下来呢，就是要简单的来解释一下，就是这个要破这个，就是要讲这个空性的这个4种这个原因理由哈，就是说当我们呢要讲到这个所谓的这个自我的时候，例如说这个一个众生哈，或者一个人呢，或者是讲这个自我呢，你可以分成自己跟他人。那了解自己呢，比了解他人呢更容易哈。那我们有讲到，就是说用一，我刚刚讲一跟多，应该不是一跟多，是一跟一，就是说相同或者是不相同这样子哈。就是你用这样子的呢来破的这个逻辑哈。然后就是说这个逻辑呢，它有3种主题。第一个主题就是这个自我，然后第二个呢，就是说这个自我呢，它不是真实存在的。然后呢，第3个呢，就是说你用它如果要真实存在的话，它跟这个自我它不是就是说同一个，那不然就是就是不同一个这样子的。用这样子的逻辑呢，来破这个所破境哈。那这样的这个逻辑呢，它有4个这个特点哈。第一个呢，就是你要先去界定你的所破境是什么哈。然后呢，第二个呢，就是要了解呢这个空无自性哈，是用它如果要存在的话，它就是要跟这个境呢看是一哈同一个，不然的话呢，就是要透过异是不同的哈来破它的这个是空无自性。然后就是说如果呢它是遍及一切的话哈，那它应该呢是要跟它呢是不是完全一样，不是一，那不然就是要异。
第二个咱们这就我们把这我写的我懂吗？对我写的，我们这那最先的来来的，反正真的，如果我们是的，所以就没得上脑的，所以就没有了，这所以我们连着的，那真的，就所以我们说的，马上都是真态度，错的都另外一个了，但态度永远的对吧？真的另外一个了，动用的真的另外一个了，或者所以我们这个但。这都是另外的，所以我们的，那的，真的都是我们就是最先的把不理解的嘛，你搞不的噻，你忙不的噻，你忙不的噻，你眼巴的噻，你咬不的噻，你咬不嘛的噻，都是不理解的，谁就讲的，这个真的是我们这个的，那这些我们真的，当真的这样，谁用我们要的，大家知道俺这看到这我们要的，就讲这些我们连着的，这些我们这个的。那脑筋我们真，完了就是声音是吧？就是声音的脑筋我们连着的，声音的脑筋我们连着，我们嘛对外动的，
So first I feel also it is important to explain about the 5 aggregates, because it will help us to understand what is self. So 5 aggregates are the aggregate of form. So when we say aggregate of form, we should think about our body, our physical body. And then aggregate of feeling, or chowa in Tibetan. Aggregate of feeling means the feeling of happiness, the feeling of unhappiness, the feeling of neutrality, which is quite obvious to us. And then Toshige means the aggregate of discernment, or discernment means we all have a mental factor, or more like a wisdom that can differentiate good, bad, white, black, and so this kind of mental factor or discernment is called the aggregate of discernment. And then there is Toshige means the aggregate of sort of we call the conditioning, which includes all the mental factors like attachment, the anger, and the jealousy, and so all other mental factors which are not the previous 2 mental factors, the feeling and the discernment, are included in this aggregate of conditioning. And the last one is the aggregate of consciousness, or Namashikipumbo, which includes our main sort of consciousness, or our main mind.
然后仁波切觉得就是说，要了解这个自我之前呢，就是首先要先了解五蕴，所以在这里要简单介绍一下五蕴。第一个呢是这个色蕴，讲到色蕴，我们要联想到的就是我们的这个色身，然后再来呢这个受蕴，受蕴的话呢指的就是有这个乐受、苦受跟这个非苦非乐受，然后再来呢是这个想蕴哈，就是一种这个心所法，就是我们会去分别呢就是好跟坏呀这些区别啊，然后再来就是这个行蕴哈，然后再来呢这个就是说除了这个受蕴以外的呢，这剩下像这个贪嗔啊、嫉妒等等，这不是受蕴以外呢，剩下就是属于行蕴的范围。然后呢，在这个识蕴呢，就是我们最主要的这个心王。
那呀，咱这个按照了礼拜的了，这进度这礼拜的了，那就从这嘛，那就从这他从那改正业那边的，改正业那从改正业经过的，改正就没有我先过。刚才我们说过的，最主要的就是这么小的你都说的，大概我那把里边这用外面这么一说的，就是他们刚才我们听过的，也全部说了的。那买的都刚才我们刚才听过说了，满天的这个人最要欠我的，满天的这个人最欠我的，满天的这个人最大的些多嘛的，这大的些多呀嘛的，他刚才说了，没想到这个让你去对了去全部到位呢，或者的，刚才的。많이 되게 되는 가자들 그 점을 차거든. 가자들 그 점을 차거든. 그 점을 차거든. 뭐야 제도가 있는 짓다니요. 내가 나지라는 저저 점을 제도나 저 꼬마를 지않으면 저지를 지않으면 저저가 기가 봉이를 지않으면 저저 그 점을 제도나 어디들 가자들 점 차주면 그 점을 차게. 가는 차기에서 나야 받칠 때는 지 내면와 마치게 좀 내면 나오게요. 저거 차는 거다. 到底我这里查过的，到底我这查过的，他刚才查过的，他这都新水这个吧，我来新做做那样，我要知道我来新就考不了的，就结巴的，对了，到我这，我来这样都考不查了的，这都可是呢，也拿不了的，也全都这我这样都考不查了的，这那个我来这么教的，要啥那么这那起码人，俺弄啥么的，哎呀，俺就出全部查过了，俺这出全部查过。 So having previously mentioned like 4 qualities, or I should better translate as 4 points, which belong to the reasoning of the absence of oneness and difference. So the 4 points are very important. The first point is the point of sort of identifying the object of negation. So object of negation. So it is very important. It is very important to sort of generate sort of mental image or generic image or the idea of what is
object of negation or negated object of emptiness with respect to the self.